Well, it's not a new thing that Wike have become one of the most betrayous politicians that have ever existed in Nigeria. From PDP to APC and station around. Even after the election of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the APC members were not in good trust with Nysom Wike, who happened to be backbiting everywhere, trying to stitch in and say, I am good with Peter Obi and I'm good with Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Atiku. But this guy, we know that he go to the extreme lengths to kill his people in order to secure a position for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And he's a man without conscience. Although he's very sick, Nysom Wike is very sick. His kidney failure is still there. He did not have proper treatment when he went to Lebanon last time. That sickness is still lingering there, and people are saying that NMC is following Nysom Wike. All the bad things that he have committed, all the atrocity and the innocent blood that he killed, both from only Obigbo all the way to all across River State, is following Nysom Wike. Today we saw that after his jabbing, after he has condemned people that are supporting APC during the time of Buhari, and today Nysom Wike have become among those prayers he prayed. In fact, a lot of people were saying, I'm into that prayer. You can hear what he said in this prayer first, then you can continue and see how Nysom Wike shamelessly is now under the APC that he totally condemned. The APC he totally sweat for. And you know what? Those that he has swear and those things that he have said will come back today to bite him. Just listen to what he said here and make your judgment.
When I hear people declaring for APC, saying that they want to continue the good job of Mr. President, the good job of people dying every day, the good job of Naira falling every day, I feel so ashamed that we have gotten to the level where sacrificing people will come and say, look, I want to continue the good job of Buhari. What is the good job of Buhari?
I hope you can literally hear Nysom Wike. What a shameless man to be in this position he is today. The same APC condemned. Could you believe what is going on here? It is a shame to the core.
Of hunger is a good job. Of poverty is a good job. Of insecurity is a good job. Of the economy falling is a good job. It's such a shameful thing. I can't believe that somebody will come out in today's Nigeria and say, I want to continue where Mr. Buhari has stopped. May God forgive. May God never allow that people to continue to.
Now, can you join me to say amen to the prayer of Nysom Wike? May God never allow those people to continue. May God never allow those people that use innocent blood in order to gain political power. May God never allow them to continue. May God never allow those that always see their own selfish interests ahead of anything. May God never allow them to continue. May God never even allow them to see the day. May God cause them to die miserable. Nysom Wike, in agreement with your prayer, as you said, that may God never allow them, even you now that is included now. I hope that Lord that you call upon will come and answer you, that you will dwell in this sickness. It's totally a shameful thing. I don't know. You see, that's what happened. When you go back to these River State people, you go back to their history, see Ogoni. Look at what happened to Sarawewa. At the end of the day, he betrayed Ojukwu. Then when things come, Ojukwu told him that, well, Sarawewa, good morning. When he said Kokroko. Look at Asare Tukumbo. Look at when Amechi was doing his own thing. Later, when things come, he just say, I am Igbo. But I give credit to Ifani. Ifani, the former Delta governor, he said it. Whatever he said, I am Igbo. He never denied his Igbo-ness. But again, you see, Amechi, when it's too hard, he come back and say, I'm Igbo. That guy that continue to deny, I think you're FCT, right? The Abuja land will consume you. Now they are coming out to tell you, don't you think that here is River State and here is the North? There's nothing. Next week, you cannot do what Rochas did to the North. You cannot do what Nnamdi Azikiwe do to the North. You cannot do what Okadibo do to the North. They don't even know you. But they are just watching you. And now you are going to see the begin end of yourself. You have betrayed the PDP. You have betrayed a hardcore northerner, which is Atiku. You have betrayed the PDP, and now you are sneaking in among the APC member. Although they don't trust you, they still telling Tinubu to kick you out. Tinubu just want to give you this grace because of the sacrifice of the blood of innocent that you have killed for him. Today you are coming out to say this. How dare you say this? Can you listen to what he's just saying about people accusing him of using about 300 million naira to buy a bulletproof car, just as a minister of, as a house minister in FCT? Could you imagine what he's telling them? Now listen to him.
I can see what's going on social media, how you bought a car, bulletproof car of 300 million naira that I'm using. So I want you to go and hit your hand there and see really whether it is a treated car. With all due respect, people should be careful not to destroy other people.
Now, Nysom Wike is telling you to be careful not to destroy other people's name, forgetting that the same name of other people that is what is destroyed during the election time. The same name of other people is what he actually destroyed a whole family. When you kill an individual, you kill the family that are yet to be produced. The same name that you are calling is when you are tarnishing the APC member that you are today leaking their distance, trying to be among them. The same people name you tarnish, the same Obi name, the same article name that you tarnish today. You say people should be careful not to destroy your name. You see, guys, all these guys that are rolling their around saying themselves they are your politicians, they care nothing about you guys. They only there for their pocket and their family. And it is time that the nation rise up and begin to question these people. It's time that the nation rise up and have a divided agenda that's focused on each section of area that you have divided to, either Duduwa, Biafra, or Arewa. That nation is not one. That nation cannot be one. Everybody as of this moment is all about what they can get from you. It's all about how they can useless your life. It's all about how they can destroy your life. That nation need to be uprooted. These people are evil. Could you imagine how many people died just for them to hold a power for 4 years? The next 4 years, other people are going to die for them to hold power. Can't you ask yourself, why will you continue to sacrifice women just for these people to continue to be there? And they are running tech. You yourself that cannot feed your family, running around waving for them because they are special, forgetting that when they die, the same land they buried you is what they will bury them. It's time for you to wake up and say enough is enough. Let's go to the pulpit and begin to make decisions and take our destiny into our hand. It's time for people to begin to ask questions and say, I cannot remain like this way. My generation cannot remain this way. A lot of youth are pushed into scamming. A lot of youth are put into criminality because of these useless men. It is time for you to begin to rise and speak up against this criminal Nysom Wike. The bloodshed that he have in Rivers State. I wonder how Rivers people actually sleep and watch this man exist. I wonder how Rivers people actually sleep and watch all those useless men that are stealing money from oil sleep. When your family cannot afford for medical checkup, when your family cannot even have 3 square meals, and these men are riding on this, you need to arise and begin to hold these men accountable. And to do this, you have to go to referendum where good negotiation have to come on board, and these men have to leave office. You guys have time to do that, but these people will not allow you guys to change that political structure. Nysom Wike is the most betrayers, is the most devilish politician you will have in that sector of Nigeria. APC members are actually scared of him because he can change as chameleon. Nysom Wike deserve the prayer he prayed that God will never allow those people that supported APC to exist. May that prayer go on his head. Amen.